Hey, Kara. I did choose practice, of course. I always disable it. It's the first thing I do. Loading up Kaizo Night is disable practice mode. Phase 4 no hit 5 times in a row. That, not every attack, but just the whole block. Damn. Maybe not. Maybe not the whole block 5 times in a row. That's gonna take a while. Honestly, Starstorm 4 is really the main thing. I need to practice this a lot. Like, sometimes it's free? Other times I'm not. I just don't see the way, even though I know there is one. Oh, that was very, very, very avoidable. Gotta get used to how these move. I swear they're different than normal. Like, they barely travel is the thing. The bullets. Yeah. I think there's ways to, like, exploit gaps. As long as I have a little bit of space, I can go where a star just was. Also want to see, there's probably an alternative ending. I'm like long overdue to find one. There, I shouldn't have been talking. But like the second half here, there's a slight alteration I could probably make. Let's try something. Okay. Thank you, Neon. I might just do what I normally do, I don't know. Phase 3 a few times in a row, maybe? That was silly. What am I doing? Like, I can make this very easy for myself if I just play to where there's actually space, but apparently I need to like train how to do that. Okay, I can't actually be there. Yeah, the edge is just not doable. I don't know, I guess I can just do top and bottom, like... It usually works out well enough, and honestly, thinking too hard about it makes it worse. Yeah. Oh, almost. What? Damn. Moving too much. You're kidding. Okay, gotta practice Frenzy 3. Every time I tried to do it, practice before, like, it always worked fine. As soon as I try to do it in, like, any no-hit context, it just doesn't work. I need to remember very, very specifically the timings. Not just, like, vaguely the timings. I need a deeper level of specificity. What's up, Ego? I guess if I wait long enough in the beginning, is there a way to cheese the start? Oh, there is. If you go down right. Does it always work? Well, you can't pre-hold is a problem. Wait. Is going right faster than going left in general? Not even Joseph Slow Soul? Doesn't exactly work like that? Okay. Yeah, I think it's the same. It just seems like for some reason felt faster. I think it was just the more sort of the timing though. Problem is holding down right at the beginning. If I pre-hold, oh my god. It's like somehow not that much easier. And that's awkward. There has to be an easy way to do this. I mean, I think that does work. And I would know what's coming next. I think that's good enough. I only need to, and I have a lot of time, like, to initiate the up left. Just need to not do it too early. The way it works out is nice. Okay. Better. What's the matter, ego? Okay, there's one no-hit of phase 3. I'll try to chain it. The Hummer Guy cutaway. Am I fortunate or unfortunate to not know what that means? I have to see. From Family Guy? Oh. I still don't. Okay, hold on. Let me educate myself real quick. Okay. Now, lyrics to it, there must be some deeper meme or something, because I think I just watched the regular clip. I haven't really been a Family Guy viewer. Not that you have to be to know what that is. Ah, YouTube food. I see. Makes sense. Can't stop. I'm sorry. Fingers got tangled somehow, even though I do this in a way where I honestly need to practice this a bit. Just ignore the diagonal swords. Completely. I said ignore them! Until that. I want to train myself to get good at that. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I understand what I'm dodging. It's hard, like, it's honestly not that much more complex than normal. If I can just train myself to witness the pattern in time. Like, just ignore, I can't fully block out the diagonal swords. And now that I'm like trying to, I'm doing worse. I'm actually like moving with them. It's because I'm focusing too, I don't know, actually. Okay. I have to try really hard to see this in a different way. No. I'm doing worse now. I think it could turn into doing better though. I want to not default to up or down, but I want to continue the pattern back and forth with however it ends up. But like, that's too many rules. Oh, it's so hard to ignore the diagonal swords. And then I'm struggling to go diagonal when I need to now. I guess I have to just do whatever makes sense. Most of the time I do well, but sometimes I'll do the odd, unnecessary diagonal dodge. That's fine. Wrong way. I survived though. I just gave up on dodging because I thought for sure I was taking damage though. And bad movement there. No, I gotta do it twice in a row since I got hit on it. Oh yeah. That's cringe as fuck. I kind of gave up after the first hit, but like, come on. How hard is it? Dude, that Frenzy 3 strat is clutch. I just need to be ready to do it. I have to think. Well, especially because it's practice mode, and to pre-hold the direction, I need to be scrolled one screen or one attack before. In an actual run, I wouldn't have to worry about choosing the wrong attack. So it'll be a lot easier to pre-hold. Stop holding X, you freak! I don't need to hold X. Unless I, like, last second think I need to. But I think, honestly, it hurts more than it helps. On that one in particular. Even though, like, the tighter spaces, it seems like it would be worth it, it turns out it's not. Needed to be lower. I need to start low on this attack every time, no matter what. If I can do that, yeah. Oh my god, it's so much easier. Oh my goodness, yeah, I don't need to be at the top of the box. Also, I need to dodge that twice in a row because I got hit on it. I need to prove I can actually dodge it first try. Thank you. Okay, I'll try to do 3 plus 4. 3 is pretty short. Now you idiot, went way too outside. I need to have complete consciousness of the keys that I am holding. It's too easy to like think it's gonna keep automatically happening while just locking into one direction like I just did. Yes, that is the tighter version, but I should be able to dodge that every time if I have decent rotation control. Just be very aware of what you're releasing, and you can do any number of patterns. Like you could do a square, you could do basically a circle or a diamond. All can be natural, and you can change between them. Or the goal is to be able to change between such patterns at will, because it makes it way easier. Oh my god, I like thought it was over. I wasn't counting. I need to count. And I saw that coming and yet did nothing. I don't know. Okay, it's easier to make it wrap around. It's like easier to make it wrap around in this than it is other Star Storms. Oh, I hate when they fucking drift up forever and then block your only exit. Like, what is that? Wasn't my only exit, but it was my planned exit. Really? Oh, that was just sloppy as fuck dodging. Like, what? I was just, like, hoping on the left side of the screen and not looking close to the soul. I do that sometimes, where I just, like... out of fear, I don't process closely, because I don't want to see that I'm that... I guess because I was... Well, no, it's not fully that. It's I was paying attention to other stuff, but I knew that it was iffy on the left. There's just so much to see. Like, it's hard to broadly process the pattern at large and then also be looking close to the soul at the same time. And yeah, I was trying to do that. It's getting me tangled. Like, you can't really think of pathing while also having the micro awareness around the soul. Can only really do one at once. Whatever. I feel like I'm practicing a bit too much, but I'm still iffy on my consistency though. Like, I don't know, can I really get through these later phases twice? I don't know how realistic it is yet. Or any way that goes wrong. Nah, let's make it similar to that, or similar to Frenzy 3. That was just silly. I really didn't need to hold down that long. Okay. Okay. You can just X hold. New meta. Okay. Count 6 X hold. What am I doing? Just in the direction they're going immediately. What? I'm actually shocked at that angle. Like, how is it at me? Nah, man, mindlessly do this for like 20 minutes if need be. I need this shit to be neutralized, trivialized, made baby mode. Automatic subconscious baby mode is what I need on this attack. I cannot worry about this BS. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Bonk. I need a bonk machine to train me. That'll definitely help there be fewer errors. Why are we trying to go in between there, sir? Not a single good reason to cite. I'm actually about to be like, stick it in the corner until you think it's gonna hit you. Even though I talk shit about this strat. Like, I'm unironically considering, because entertaining dodging more of these is ruining me. Maybe it's easier to tell up top. I could have. Oh my god. Just read the sword better. If there's a gap, there's no excuse. Needed to go low that time. Honestly, it's just hard to tell. Fuck it, we gotta dodge normal. There's no gaps, sir. What are you doing? I need to take stock of like which sword in the spawning pattern I am closer to, the top or the bottom. That needs to go into my decision making, which is something I've totally neglected to even think about till this point. But I should be biased to go in the direction of the sword that I'm nearest to, vertically. Unless it's tilted sharply in the direction to get away from it. Like, I don't know what happens when I get hit sometimes. It just feels like I processed slow. What's up, Endo? Welcome to forever one of the least consistent attacks in the fight. I don't think I get hit on any individual attack as much as this one. I will say I'm distracting myself, but... Oh my god, like, how is that at me? Okay, look at the soul. Don't even look at the swords. Just give up looking at the sword directly forever. It's never helped. It's always made my dodging worse. I keep wanting to second guess the looking at the soul method, but honestly, it's the real and true method. Except when you try to go in between the tight gap on purpose for no reason. Which there wasn't even a gap. Honestly, given this is the least consistent, I feel like I'm forced to play this indefinitely until I just don't get hit on it hardly at all anymore. Hey, thanks, Pokemon. Might be a little too fast. I think it's fine. Oh, really? What is it? This can be, like, I don't know. It's definitely not a guaranteed fail. I don't think it's inbound, or I don't... Like, it doesn't strike me as, like, the hardest thing. You're not gonna get hit more that, or by it more than, like, once, in all likelihood. It's just for no hit. It becomes, like, so sharp. Oh, you're a bullet hell gamer? Makes sense. Hell yeah. Highest difficulty unnerfed with a weaker character. Let's fucking go. That's my type of challenge right there. How long did you spend on it? No judgment about it, I'm just genuinely curious. Hey, Hegrid. Yeah, I know, like, your relative time doesn't, like, speak to how hard it is or give any insight into that. Okay. Honestly, I think I've done all that I can. Oh, you know what I could do? Proper learn Crescent Slash again. Okay. I have to understand the desync here. Middle. Okay, it goes first one, or first sword, second sword is in between cyclones, second, did I say, oh my gosh, start over. First sword, there is no Q, oops, just the color, drop my phone. The second sword is in between two crescents. The third sword is at the entry point of the next of a crescent. The next one is the exit point of a crescent, and then it's more or less the in between crescents again. Third to do the exact challenge you did. Very nice. I have no idea the larger bullet hell community. I've been questioned why I don't just play Toho or things like that before. No, that's a good judgment, Hegrid. I'd probably love it. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know. A lot of my enjoyment is greatly enhanced by the fact that I just love Undertale and Deltarune, like, as games fully first. Playing something that's just for the game part, even that I don't know. Can't say I never would, but to me, I feel like connected to something when I'm playing this game. When I'm playing some other game and I'm disconnected from the community, or I'm like, I don't know, like I just couldn't hit the same. I'd have to be part of something. Okay, so now that I understand... Oh my god. Too much to think about now that I understand. Okay, no, it's actually not. It's so easy. Is there any visual cue for this that I could use? Hold on. It's right as the third crescent spawns. I normally dodge this just fine. Is the first one always in line with you? It is. Can I move when the second one spawns? No, it needs to be a little bit of a beat after. Is there any like night animation? Or like visual cue of like part it's hitting in the fountain in the background? Yeah. That's a better one. That was the first thing I looked at. I don't know why I discounted it. I just don't want to have to like actually eyeball those timings. It's annoying. Okay. Okay. Attempts time. Oh, I don't know if I switched to party. I'm pretty sure I did not. Yeah, get this crap out of here. You just flow state it. You can. I've just gotten... I was doing that and it worked just fine for a long time, Endo, until it didn't. And play something long enough and that's just going to happen. Eventually you have to create more conscious strats for almost everything for consistency, just so that you can wrap around and do it subconsciously better and more consistently thereon. But you gotta like work through some stuff to make it happen. Okay, party. Maybe it never happens to you. Like, I hope it doesn't. But a lot of things that were just like subconscious, easily done before, eventually you get tripped up in the wrong ways. And I don't know if it's because you start questioning yourself or hesitating or like chronically, but yeah, I just had to work out the understanding a bit more for consistency's sake. Okay, I need to use the bathroom and then it's real. 1 sec. Mind is just hyperactive. I could agree, but also like flow stating the crescent slash just does not work. I think because maybe it's due to the coloring of the swords, but like I literally guess wrong when the swords are going to strike if I'm not paying attention to it, because the sword rhythm is not like, it's a consistent sword rhythm, but it doesn't sync well with the crescent slashes. And my only cue to go off of was the coloration of the sword, but it was hard for me to tell when the sword was like the deepest color it's supposed to be. Eventually, it just became difficult to do. I was trying to do it right. I don't think it was because I was like out of flow state necessarily. It's just like difficult to tell thing. So I right there had to iron out the timings, which I mean, I'm just being like, I don't know. I guess I don't think it can be like reduced beyond the like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are deaths that will only happen in actual runs. It's true. And I gotta figure those out. I thought it was the thing was gonna end. I don't know. My somewhat limited rhythm game experience didn't seem to help. And honestly, right now, I think I could do it without thinking, because I kind of have been. As soon as I got into a real run, I wasn't really using the cues that I just made up. Really? At a certain point, it's like difficult to diagnose why certain errors even come about. And thinking of the why might not even matter. And I mean, like, when it comes to what really matters is, like, specifically how... Okay, that generalization I made doesn't quite work. It's close to what I meant. Forget it. I guess, like, trying to... Nah, forget it. What am I doing? That was stupid. It's like the first time ever. To be fair, I only messed up yesterday on this like 2 or 3 times. And that is what made me decide to try to find something to remedy it. But in trying to remedy it, it makes it seem like I have a bigger problem than there actually is. It's just that I am over... Like, try to be over safe, and I'm, like, sensitive when it comes to wanting consistency. So as soon as something starts to mess up, like, I want to address it right away. But it makes it, like, questionable, like, what? You suck at this, man? Or, like, what? You have trouble with this, man? Maybe you gotta improve your a little bit better, dude. Like, what is that? Like, that is what can happen. But I think it's honestly not, like... but it's hard. I don't know. I can't clarify every single time and be like, this actually isn't that bad. I'm just trying to be overly safe, but it might be unnecessary. I don't know if I would say overcorrecting. I mean, it can be if I try something and decide it's not worth. If I try to make something more deeply consistent, but it's like something that can just be done rawly, because it's not that hard. It's a fine line. think I was right with what I was originally saying, that like that extra bit of consistency could matter. Oh, whoops. But it's hard for me to like, or it's hard for it to necessarily be believable that I'm like a halfway decent player if I am going to that extent on things that are easily perceived as easy. Unless I specify every time I strat find on an easy thing that I don't actually find this that hard. I've just had some consistency issues and like a few times that I would like to avoid. I mean, I guess I could just say that. But still, it almost creates doubt in my mind that like I'm not actually, I don't know, that good. Like if when I'm doing it, even if I understand rationally, I almost hesitate to do it just because of that. Nah, I think I need to not succumb. I thought that would be good enough. Okay, actually try to dodge the thing, please, and not just hope. What? Most random losses on diamond swords now. I feel like I hardly messed up, if at all, on them yesterday. I guess I need to let go of the mindset that like every mistake is necessarily proof of something that needs to be addressed. Sometimes it's an easy thing and you mess up and really there isn't anything to address, but sometimes there might be something you could do to make it more consistent, or sometimes it's a hard thing and there's nothing that you could have done, and there's no like alternative strategy, but sometimes it is a hard thing and the way you messed up could have been avoided by different, I mean, I guess every situation, like, you have to be able to, it's tricky, and I mean, you sort of have to be the one playing to know most accurately what is real about the mistake, if that makes sense. That is the gold. And by real, I mean, like, don't sweat the, like, psychological, like, brain RNG stuff where you just happen to mess up. But be on the lookout to, like, minimize the possibility of that if possible, I guess. I'm losing my train of thought because, like, I actually am uncontrollably getting sucked into focus on this. Which is a good thing, and I'll just lean into it. I gotta shut up. Oh, but the crit missing is killing my aura so hard. If attempts don't go well, I can switch to Vanilla Night and do hour-long no-hit attempts. I think I need to start leaving that door open so that I'm not feeling like trapped to do the one challenge that I'm doing. Maybe. It tends to like help me achieve things faster, but because I haven't like juggled stuff so much before like that, I'm not sure how much of like mental peace it would bring, or like, yeah, how much it would alleviate. Maybe a lot. Oh, nice. It's good to experiment and not do the same things every time, unless you're in a no-hit run and executing a strategy. Hey, error. Who would have made it too? God, don't mess with Kris. Went too fast. I need to be in sync with the actual speed of the thing. Going too fast is actually bad. I can imagine that's probably what would happen with me, Pokemon. Because it's hard to stay like at the same progression between... It's just nice to have an option as a break to play. Like if you're already playing limited things, it can feel a bit suffocating at times, I think. To like if you're in a dry spell on one, feel like it's the only thing you can play. Maybe that's just me, like... not playing games casually, really. That is probably a wonderful idea, Pokemon. Oh my, what? How did it not slash yet? Okay, back to what I was originally doing on that. Need to not force the X too soon. Five hours a day until predatory balloon. That is ominous. It checks out. Whoa. The hitbox on that diamond, I must say, is actually crazy. Like, what? I thought I was clear past it, and then got hit still. Super active with chat. Damn. If you can balance that in a way that you don't feel sucky about, that is amazing. I guess it just takes, when you do it enough, you just achieve it. If I'm not careful, I can just get lost in chat, like, for 20 minutes plus. Wow. Really? What did I run into? I had a blind spot for something, and that's not the first time that's happened. I keep looking at the pattern at large and like seeing my path, and then at the last second before I enter the pattern that I am gonna go for, I just like run into something random. I guess it's just some like bullet that hasn't changed yet, that's just drifting above me and I'm not noticing. And hello, flowing Fractodium? Yes. And yeah, Susie is off-screen sweating. Okay. 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 Frenzy. Phase 4. And we repeat with I'm forgetting the order now that it's the repeat. Soul Splitter. Oh, really? That was faster than I thought. Okay, don't choke. I might choke. I'm actually pretty nervous. Oh, wait. Well, aren't you something special? Go ahead. Okay, that was that ends so much faster than I thought. I might have to do Ralsei only. Not immediately. In the background. I can't get that excited, because I actually thought that was going to last way longer. But I am happy and relieved. Oh, okay. The practice was worth it. The consistency, like, that ended so much, the damage ramp up gets crazy. Ralsei only might not even make it 2 loops. Okay, I have to show the cutscene. For completion of the video, you have to see the aura cutscene. The hell's your deal anyways? Don't you even think you're getting away after all that? Susie! Susie, please! Fuck no. Uh-oh. Okay. Why am I dubbing Susie as if that was the best? That's what naturally comes out here. I'm sorry. There is no why. That's just it. It just is what happened. When I try to do a slight effect to speak as Susie. It's all unintentional, baby. Okay. Ralsei only rest of the stream? Can I do... What's the optimal loadout? Is Devil's Knife worse than Puppet Scarf? Can Ralsei even equip that, or is it only Susie weapon? Because, like, the best loadout... Could it be... Only Susie? Okay, never mind. Okay, well, thank you, people that were here, and those who were not. No insane pop-off on that one. It just ended. I was expecting so much more is the thing. It's the difference in expectation, really. I didn't know with good crits how long it was going to last, but yeah, Ralsei only is not, I think, that bad. Puppet Scarf. Devil's Tail Spike Bands. Just no... I mean, we don't have the Silver Watch, but whatever. I thought you were stronger. I haven't seen Invincible. I need to fucking watch it. Ralsei only with worst Scarf. Honestly, you're kind of true. Well, okay. If I'm doing that, then it's like base Ralsei with nothing. Which... Then I'd probably feel a big something were I to no hit. Red Scarf, nothing else. What is this? Let's go standard mode. Have a good one, Shadow. Sleep well. If I'm going to do a test run, I should have the Shadow Mantle on just in case. Actually, wait. Is Dainty Scarf worse than Red Scarf? I don't think it actually is. You thought you joined and the stream ended? I did it. Okay, this doesn't help deal damage, right? No, it just protects. Do... Oh wait, but the Tenatai reduces magic, but it increases defense a lot, so it's probably better. Just for a standard run to see how long this takes, let's go like this. Stuff that doesn't affect attack. There's no way it's 20 minutes. The damage, you see how much that damage is ramping up, and I don't know if it stops. Like... Someone was telling me it was going to take like 58 turns, and that's calculating doing the most damage every time. And I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if I trust those numbers. So like, assuming it would be higher than that, could it really be higher than that? Math skill issue? I don't know. Well, the main issue is like, I don't know if they know truly what max damage is. Okay, let's do a standard run with a lot of defense, Ralsei only. Oh, fuck, I have to stop the recording. At least I have that program where I can cut it without video loss. Thank you, Igor. I don't know if I acknowledged you proper, but thank you, Igor. ×5. It's okay. Take care of yourself. Alright. How weak is Ralsei gonna be? Know it ×2. Imagine. No. Oh lord. Not okay. That's gonna be really long. I think I just want to do Ralsei only, but like with strongest equipment. If anything, I'll see how long this takes. Still, but more reasonably, so that I can simply title the video Ralsei only, and like it is alluring. It is an alluring challenge in its own right. But the gap of like messing with equipment 2 might be overkill on the boss. I don't know if I'm gonna go that ham Hegrid on this one fight. I'm having clarity. I really just want to move on to the Vanilla Night Challenge so bad. But seeing like how not much longer the fight was there, I'm like, I think I need something that lasts a bit longer. But I'm definitely not going to main Kaizo Night. I've just been saying that for shorthand, but I actually do have a name for a made-up name for the challenge that I'm ultimately wanting to do, which is the hardest possible within like vanilla metrics of the game, like all restrictions no hit, or max restrictions no hit of the night, which I call the Never-Ending Nightmare, which is basically what I was doing like several streams ago before Kaizo Night got updated. Which was, instead of just Woodblade only, Kris only, no hit of the night, which takes 20 minutes, I was trying to do Woodblade weakest hits only no hit, which was 40 minutes, and then I decided I'm also going to tack on Chapter 1 stats, which makes it last another 20 minutes, so it is literally an hour-long night. What am I doing, by the way? Wow. Literally an hour-long night fight without like editing. Like, yes, I had to edit the stats to make them Chapter 1. That's okay to me. I'm not gonna like edit in Noel so that I can do less damage. I think that is going a little too far for me. I mean, it's an arbitrary line I'm drawing, but yeah, Kris, when the whole party is up, deals the least damage, deals less damage than Ralsei. When any or both party members are down, Kris deals more. kind of making it decently far. Without getting hit. Whoops. First whiff. The pressure off with the first no hit now, it helps a lot. What am I? Yeah, I stopped paying attention fully, unfortunately. Working with has a spectrum of potential implications. I do believe you could phrase it such that, yes, they are working with the knights or some similar phrasing, but that doesn't mean that they internally, like, oppose. Couldn't keep up without spells after all. Oh, come on. I got hit like once or twice. Calm down. Where am I going, sir? We honestly don't even need to worry. Oh, well, I need to look at the screen. I keep hesitating to, like, read more of the chat. Okay, I'm gonna choose to focus. Oh god. Okay, I clutched it. Wasn't thinking about what attack was next. I'll let it go. That was choked at the end, didn't need to. I think Kris having lower damage, it might be exclusive to the knights. See, look at how much damage I'm starting to do now. But I do still have a lot of damage cut out for me. I do believe. Oh, am I at max damage now? Hold on a second. I need to not just die here. I very well might. I'm dead. Yeah, saw it happening. Oh, I didn't get to test as much. I'm just gonna give the best equipment and see from here on a standard run. I think this will last about as long as I was thinking. If I had to guess. So I was expecting the length of like a different challenge than I was actually doing. Oh, what the fuck? Brother, you're at 1 HP. And I have Puppet Scarf. At least I have those deluxe dinners. I have to do well going on no-hitting streaks in order to actually like survive this. Understanding it's not no-hit, I should still focus to get through it. A sea of the Sega logo? Is it? I must not be like familiar enough with it to see it myself. Oh yeah, I saw that and didn't do anything. All I have are deluxe dinner. I mean, I have to heal. Wait, what? Why did the timing feel different? Feel like 3 times, so that is somewhat artificially increasing the length of the fight. Yeah, the damage is getting... Does it keep going up? Bruh. It's still going. Okay, okay. So actually, it might so barely matter what character you start. I need to shut the fuck up. What character you start with. Oh, is that it? Is that the max? Because the damage, let's see, does it keep going? Okay, no, that is the max. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Why am I confused as to what attack it is right now? Wait, what? Oh, that's phase 2. It's the end of phase 2. Okay, I need to screw my head back on. Ah! Revivement doesn't heal max, right? Not when you're alive. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm not thinking of the attacks that are next. Okay, I've healed like 8 times. If I get through like another half loop of attacks, then I know it's gonna last a full loop, phase 2 to 4, which is what I want. Gotta be somewhat close, I think. Well, nice whiff. That's fucking insane. Oh, okay. Okay. I think this means, unless I hit every crit, like it should be 2 full loops, like it should be. Either way, it's close enough and about what I was hoping for. Whoops, hold on, I need to line myself up in the right spot. I think I'm already there. Okay. K round plus Mizzle. I can't imagine K rounds mixed with anything, even though I'm pretty certain you've posted a video before of a combo. I'm just like, sounds like it wouldn't mix well with a lot of things. K round. Or just a lot of mini bosses stacked on top of like any other enemy. That is a recipe for difficulty. Why the knight has Gasser-shaped holes in his hand. Can you explain why I have a Gasser-shaped hole in my heart? Please, End of Deltarune. Please. We might never meet him. Bertley is in. At this point, I've heard so many confident theories in a bunch of different directions of every single candidate. What will I do right now? Honestly, Wait. Oh, wait, no, I just have to hit him. Oh, it needs to be a crit. I actually didn't realize that. No, I saw that in text chat. I get it now. And I do apologize. I'm the worst interactivity streamer there ever was. I just can't. I can't do better. I'm too game focused. If I get too sucked in the chat, I'm gonna be too sucked out of the game. And then it's just bad news all around. Well, I have to restart the game no matter what, so. Well, the newest update hasn't officially come out. I don't think I will upload that no-hit until it does. Gives me time to do a Ralsei no-hit, which should be easier in a way, even though it's harder, because now the pressure's off that I've successfully done a no-hit. Okay, you have the right stuff. I just selected it. Whoops. Known quantity 10. Should have held breath. Oh my god, stop fucking missing it. Okay. Whoa, no! I fat fingered the up key. That's so stupid. It's fine. Consistency. Maybe if I try to hit the crit with both buttons, with both hands at the same time, it'll somehow make it feel better. What would K round the dislike? Block store. Cube shape. Objects. Or out of envy, or whatever, the little ball, because it can't stand to see another of its own like, or similar. Thanks, Neon. It ended way faster than I thought. It was hardly much different than, like, I faced all the attacks, but it didn't really loop that much. So now I'm like, Ralsei only. I'm pretty sure it will guarantee, even if I hit every crit, it will guarantee loop phases 2 through 4 twice. Possibly not if I'm too perfect, but that is yet to be seen. Stray bullet. Couldn't see it. Hey, Alexi. I did the Kris and Ralsei no-hit, but I'm hesitating on wanting to upload it because it ended faster than I expected. For some reason, I thought I underestimated the damage ramp up, and I don't even think it looped through phase 2 a full time. I don't think. So now I'm like, since the update isn't official yet that I did it on, I'm like, I have time to do Ralsei only no hit. I was thinking I had a chance. Like, my consistency in runs was just like, my problem was feeling confident in remembering what I was doing. That was getting a lot better, and my like overall consistency on the attacks out of context was more so translating to in context. The pressure is definitely off, yeah, with the one no hit for sure. Well, I mean, yeah, you're in the depths of creating your own thing after a decent bit of grinding on this boss on multiple versions. So it's fair to have a break, I would say. And again, the newest update isn't official yet, so there's like an excuse to delay even more. Do no hit air after this? Oh, and I didn't say anything, Ego, but that actually is funny. I didn't know that. I guess it's only for... like, equipment, possibly? Or somehow it's only for like a boss mini boss something later, which seems counterintuitive. Whew. What? Okay, that really seemed like it maybe should have hit me, but look, nice W leniency, Lamau. Yeah, Silverwatch is carrying my ass at the endings on that. Yeah, Tunnel, like Silverwatch on Tunnel 1 is like the main help that's like super convenient. But Stars 3, actually huge. What am I doing also? I keep forgetting my preferred strat. It does end faster if you graze a lot too. But doesn't, like, if you get a lot of grazing, doesn't that scale with the Silverwatch, or do I actually not understand how the Silverwatch works? Just that one pattern on Stars 3 made me think that the Silver Watch made it end just that smidge early that helped a lot of the time. But maybe I just had poor grazing also on that one. Right, some attacks aren't affected by grazing. Starstorm definitely is one I'm almost certain. I'm like pretty sure. Okay, I can't. I need to use the bathroom. 1 second. Let's get 10% of roaring death. That would be huge. And also busted. Okay. One more run to... I'm gonna lose on purpose. One more run to Stars 3. And then I'm just gonna call it slightly early. For a mental reprieve. I know what I said earlier, but I actually might keep doing this for like a few more streams. And if I can't get it done seemingly quickly, then I may just move on and do it in the background. I would like to focus on Never-Ending Nightmare. But I also would like, at the same time, to have this variant of the challenge done. Hey, Railer. Well, I need to change the title. Well, at this point, it's too late. But no more Kris. Kris is gone. Ralsei only no hit time. I was doing it to myself, and that I wasn't looking. I was tapping slower as an experiment. I wasn't far enough away to like justify tapping that much slower yet though. But I realized something, that the farther away I am, the slower I can tap. Not a good idea to like hard experiment mid-attempt though. Need to really stop doing that. Oh my god, I'm doing the same shit and I just forget every time. Okay, that can kill you. Oh, I was on the wrong cycle of recording. Honestly, I'm just gonna stop now. I doubt I'm gonna clutch the run if I even make it to stars 3. I would like a bit of time. Alright. Thank you for watching. Glad I got the, well, I would say intended challenge. The one I was going for. But yeah, I definitely still want this. I am insatiable, I guess. Not a great way, but I just had an expectation of, I don't need to explain again. Whatever, alright. I will get it, I do believe. I just hope it's not too drawn out. But, is what it is regardless. Alright, see ya.